contact with South Africa started the affair, will play in the next match, due to start on Saturday. The two other main strike bowlers are out of action. Graham Dilley has yet to recover from the severe bruise he got when hit on the toe by Joel Garner 5 days ago, and Chris Old can only turn his arm over gently. The pinched nerve in his left shoulder stubbornly refuses to respond to treatment.
This was a collapse. Just look what happened to England today. They were torn apart by the West Indian attack and were all out for just 122. At close of play, West Indies was 6 for 1 in their second innings. Greenwich is the man out. The sorry tale now from Tony Francis in Bridgetown.
Showing today at the Kensington Oval, Slaughter of the Innocents, starring Ian Botham and his not-so-merry men. That's what they flocked to see, and they weren't disappointed. Boycott had lasted 5 balls of Holding's brilliant first over. The atmosphere was positively crackling with electricity, and poor Mike Gatting, in at number 3, found it much too hot to handle. "11 for 2, but amid the debris stood Graham Gooch, defiant, fighting fire with fire. And there was David Gower helping to ease England past their first crisis of the day. But the next one was only just around the corner. Big bird Joel Garner came on, and it was all over for Gooch. What a time this was for Roland Butcher to play his first Test innings. But the big partisan crowd gave their old boy a rapturous welcome, and Desmond Haynes did his best to make his fellow Barbadian feel at home. Gower, like Gooch, had seemed quite at home, but he hadn't faced Croft yet. That was the end of Gower, 55 for 4, and there was to be no fairy tale debut for Butcher either. Botham's task was Herculean, but who better to face it than Hercules himself? Garner was bowling much faster than usual, though, and had his Somerset colleague in all sorts of trouble. What a close thing that was. Botham saw the funny side all right, but the comic relief was short-lived, and he certainly wasn't smiling when Holding came back into the attack. It was a gesture more of despair than anger. Botham was suffering a similar over from Holding to the one which had greeted Boycott, and the outcome inevitable. In the same over, Bairstow's cup of woe overflowed. 3 missed chances behind the stumps yesterday, now this. While ecstatic West Indian fans invaded the pitch, Bairstow was in tears back in the pavilion. It was enough to make even a tough Yorkshireman cry. But is there a batting lineup anywhere in the world that can stand up to this?
Barbados late last night. The news stunned the members of the touring